Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this pick a card reading about what will make you happy right now and how to bring it into your life. When I was thinking about what the next pick a card reading I wanted to do was, Spirit just kept drawing me to like self and how you feel, like how we feel in ourselves and how we can uplift ourselves. And so these pick a cards are quite going to be quite quick and simple. There's only 3 cards in each pile. As always, I highly recommend you go to the one you are drawn to the most. If you are drawn to more than one pile, then obviously go ahead and listen to more than one and maybe try and read between the lines. But I would try and just really maybe pause the video, intuitively link, feel what number comes to you first. You might get a picture of a number 1 or a picture of number 4, or you might just look at the pile and know that that's the one. But do take your time, you know, make sure you get the right message for you. If you do like this reading, please do hit a lovely thumbs up. Remember to join our lovely community if you haven't already, because I upload psychic and spiritual content every single week. For more psychic and spiritual content, you can also follow me over on Instagram. And if you'd like your own personal private reading with me, you can email me for more info at kirstylewisreadings@outlook.com. But I'll pop all of that in the description. Anyway, so let's get into it. I've decided I want to start each video with a quote. So I have this Everyday Wisdom by Dr. Wayne Dyer. If you don't know who he is, then get to know. When I just need a little bit of guidance or reassurance, I always go and I say, Spirit, show me the quote I need to hear, and I open this book and I read whatever comes out. So if you stumble across this and maybe the reading doesn't resonate with you, maybe you're meant to hear the quote that I'm going to read out now. I will pick 2 because it's a double-sided page. So Spirit, please show us what quote you'd like people to hear today. Okay, the first one is, meditation gives you an opportunity to come to know your invisible self. And the second is, your lifetime in form is to be honoured and celebrated. Go beyond your enslavement and live fully in the now, as this is the only time you have. I think that's a really important one. Mindfulness is so important when it comes to happiness. But let's get into the pick a card readings. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, pile 4, pile 5. I haven't placed a crystal on top of them today. I just want you to go with whatever one you feel, and I will leave the timestamps down below. Enjoy your reading. Pile number 1, welcome to your pick a card reading for what will make you happy right now. So let's see what Spirit have given you. We have got Take No Offense, we've got the Emperor, and we have got Karma Releasing. Okay. Okay, I feel with this group that for a while now you felt quite victimised. I feel like you're feeling quite sensitive, as if the world is quite against you. You feel like, you either feel like or you physically have been through a negative... sorry, I just wanted to make sure I was recording then, I couldn't see. Sorry. You either are feeling like the world is against you and you're going through really negative patterns, or you have had some bad things happen to you repeatedly over Spirit saying the past 6 to 9 months. I feel this is related to a man, because in each one of these cards a man is present. So in the Take No Offense we had a man who's actually giving the offense. The Emperor talks about a dominant man in your life, usually a father figure or an authoritative figure. This could be a boss, this is someone who's above you, an older sibling, an older partner, someone who's above you. And then we have Saint Germain, which is Karma Releasing. Let it go. You're holding on to a lot of hurt. You're holding on to a lot of hurt, group 1, and you're feeling very sensitive and very vulnerable, and it's stopping you from being happy. Your happiness lays in you not... Spirit tell me that you give your power away to other people. So you let other people try and bring you happiness. So if someone said something to you that was like, say you had really gone out of your way to, I don't know, wear a nice outfit one day, and someone said, oh, that doesn't really go, or, oh, you know, I don't know, just a passing comment, or they said, oh, you know, if you asked someone how you look today and they said, oh, all right, you know, just fine, not like anything amazing, you would take it to heart. You're taking too much to heart right now, and your escape, your happiness is going to be when you stop taking everything so sensitively. Now that's easy to say. If you're a sensitive person, if you're an empath, that's super, super easy to say, don't take things to heart. But you'll find that if you want to make yourself feel better, you're going to have to stop doing that. You're going to have to stop seeking validation, seeking reassurance, and seeking approval, because that's what this is. This is, you know, take no offense. This is, if someone says something to you, you're going to crumble and fall to pieces. Something that, you know, maybe they don't even intentionally mean to be bad about it. You know, maybe someone else got picked for something at work or at school, and, you know, you instantly think that's because you're not good enough. And that's not what it means. You know, for this group, I want to say that you are one person in a world of a million people. And you know, that's not to make you feel less important, but that's to humble you a little bit and to say that, you know, the world doesn't revolve around us individually. So the decisions people make and the things that people say is more to do with them than it is to do with you. And your freedom lies in realizing that. Your freedom lies in knowing that you can look in the mirror and say, I look good today, and your validation is good enough. You don't need to give away your power to someone else and wait for someone else to make you feel good, for your boyfriend to give you a compliment. You know, just because they're your partner doesn't mean that you need their validation to feel good, because you don't. Again, there's someone that's dominating over you. You need to be the one in control of your life. I feel like you're giving away your power. That's all I can say to this group. You are giving away your power. You're letting someone else make your decisions. Your decisions are being ruled by someone else. You're not being confident in what you want. You know, say you want to, I don't know, blah, blah, I don't know. I'm not going to give examples. I don't know why I try and give examples, but, you know, I don't know, if you want to do something, you're seeking reassurance too much. You're going to your friend and saying, should I do it? And then they're saying, well, no. And then you're actually taking on their advice. And maybe they're not, maybe you're seeking validation, but they're not giving you the validation you need. What you need is actually inside of you. Saint Germain is the angel who's walking with you, so call on him. You know, if you are stuck, if you are struggling, he's the angel you need to call now at the moment if you've picked this pile. And he says, move beyond drama, create your own path. Don't go asking other people for validation. It's okay to ask for support and for help, but at the end of the day, this is your life and you're the only one that knows what truly will make you happy, and you don't need someone else's reassurance to go ahead with what you want to do. You know, you need to have the courage and the guts to just go after it. So yeah, move beyond drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. The negative energy in your life is coming because you're not following your own intuition. You're following what everyone else is saying you should do, and it's leading you down the wrong paths. You are given intuition because it's your inner guidance. So say you have a sat-nav inside your car, and there's a car that pulls up beside you, and in your car it's telling you that your destination is telling you to go straight, but the person next to you, their window's down, you can hear their sat-nav, and their sat-nav's telling you you need to go left. You know, you need to follow your own sat-nav in your own vehicle, taking you to your own destination. So you don't need to go left because that's where that car needs to go. You need to go straight. And that's what this is saying. Listen to yourself. Let the karma go. The more you think people are out to get you, the more that will come back to you. So that's how you can let go of the sensitivity, by saying, okay, that person might think that of me. That's more about them than it is about me. I looked in the mirror this morning and said, I look great, I feel great, I am great, and that's bigger and better than anyone else's opinion on me. I want to leave that with you. The power is in you, it's not in someone else. If someone else is dominating you right now, then you need to put them in their place. You need to be the one that dominates your life, because that is where your happiness lies. Thank you so much, Group 1. Hi Pile 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading for what will make you happy right now and how to get it. So let's see what cards Spirit have given you. So the simple answers card you've got is create. Brilliant! We love creation. 9 of Pentacles. Wonderful. Wonderful. I get excited. I get so excited when I see anything creative, entrepreneurial, business, projects. I'm all about that life, because that is what is going to make you happy right now, Group 2. You, if you've chosen this pile, I feel you are a creative person, but your creative juices need to be let out, okay? You need to allow yourself to express yourself. Each one of these cards is all about that. Create. You need to start creating, using your talents, using your gifts. If you sing, make music, write stories, you're an author, you're a painter, you're a dancer, You're someone who needs to go with the flow. If you are someone who is in a 9 to 5 job, you're not going to be happy. If you are someone who has to answer to someone else, you're not going to be happy. This is a group here that needs to march to the beat of their own drum, because as Spirit are making me want to do this. I feel like you're really like free flowing, this group. You need to march to the beat of your own drum. You have to do things on your terms. Like myself, this group doesn't like being told what to do. The Nine of Pentacles. This is a card that talks about perseverance and hard work and putting in the work, because it's going to pay off. Now is the time. If you're thinking about starting your own Etsy, eBay, Shopify, I don't know, your own club, your own school, starting your own classes, now's the time. It's what will make you happy. You are a group that has to be led by your heart. You aren't a black and white group. You aren't analytical. You aren't logical. You're dreamers. You are a group that dreams and has big dreams, and it would be a shame for them not to come true, you know? But you have the power to make it come true. But if you let fear stop you, you will not be happy. And that tends to happen in society. We get conditioned to say, okay, so you need to go to school, then you need to get a job, you need to settle down and have a family, and then you go on and you pass away and that's your life. It doesn't have to be like that. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Life is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You're not going to get this experience as you again. You know, if you sooner you realise that, the sooner you realise, okay, I've got nothing to lose here. Why not just get it, go? The thing I can always say to you is there will always be another 9 to 5 job. If it doesn't work out, if your dancing doesn't work out, you're acting, you're travelling, whatever you feel you need to do to express yourself or creatively express yourself, you need to do it. And if it doesn't work out, you can go back and get another 9 to 5 job. 9 to 5 jobs will be waiting at all times. You can get a job at Asda, Walmart for you guys. You can get a job in a high street store. You can get a job in an office. You can get a job, any 9 to 5 job at any time. But what comes once in a lifetime is creative, expressive opportunities. They don't come around very often. You have to grasp them. If you've got an idea, now is the time to go after it. Honestly, you're a creative bunch. You're passionate. You have all of this inside of you, and you're unhappy because you're not following it, because you're scared it's not going to work out, because you're fearful about change. You're fearful about what other people are going to say. And at the end of the day, life's too short. I know that's a cliche saying, but it's so true. Life is too short to care what other people think and care what other people say. It's just, you know, you've got to do this for your own sanity and happiness. Because let's put it this way, you've got 2 options. You can either just stay in your 9 to 5 job or just do what everyone else wants you to do and live a really boring black and grey, black and white life. Or you can go after what your dreams. You know, what do you want to do? Because I sure as heck would want to go after the exciting thing, you know? Okay, realistically, no, not everyone can pack up and leave their job, but you can start doing a side hustle. You can start today by working out how you're going to start selling your paintings or how you're going to start selling the clothes you've been making. You can work it out. But this group, your happiness lies in working for yourself, because 9 of Pentacles is about that. It's about entrepreneurial independence, resourceful money that's your own. And it's about breaking out of comfort zones. So if you've had a wild idea, maybe you want to go traveling, maybe you want to do something like that, you are a free spirit if you've chosen this group. And spirits are really coming through because they just want you to know that you are the creator of your life. And I feel with this group, you kind of just want to paint your life. You know, if your life was a canvas, you'd have paint everywhere, because you just need to try everything. That's the kind of group you are. If something hasn't worked out for you yet, it's not because it's not meant to be. It's because you are an experimental group, and you need to not be scared to go out and try new things. Your angel is Kalima. So if you ever need reassurance right now, you need to call on her. And she says, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Now's the time. Any creative projects, anything you want to do that's independent, anything that allows you to freely express yourself, that feels like your truth, that's what you need to do right now, and you need to not let fear hold you back. So creativity will make you happy right now, pile 2. Thank you so much for being with me. Pile 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading for what will make you happy right now and how to get it. So let's see the 3 cards that Spirit have chosen for you. So the first one is decide the outcome. The tarot we have for you is 2 of Swords, and okay, and the angel we've got is Melchizedek, higher learning. Okay, as I connect to the energy of this group, I feel like you're a little bit in limbo, and it's confirmed by these 2 cards, which are both about decisions. And Melchizedek actually is about higher learning, so progressing and moving forward. I feel like your energy you feel stuck, and it's because it says here, but it's because you're not making the decisions that are required. There are people around you who don't treat you how you deserve to be treated. You have friends in your group who are less than worthy of your friendship. You're staying in situations that don't serve you and aren't good for you, and this is job, friendships, this is an overall thing. There's a new level waiting for you, group 3. There is a developmental stage, but you've got to be prepared to let some things go. Your theme is about letting go. Also with this group, there's a fear of being alone, because I feel like you're clinging on to friendship groups and you're clinging on to old jobs and old things because you're scared of letting go, of being on your own. You're scared of starting a new job and not knowing anyone. You're scared of having to go out and make new friends. I hate to say it, but the 2 of Swords is about self-victimization. So you're keeping yourself enchained. You're keeping yourself in these situations. And the plain and simple answer is, simple answers deck, that the decision is yours. Spirit are literally saying, I feel like with this group you've been given multiple opportunities to walk away from friends. You've been given multiple opportunities to walk away from a partner. But you choose to stay because it feels safe for you. And the reason I feel like Melchizedek has showed up as higher learning is because you need to become more sturdy in yourself. Here we go. I was thinking, are we going to get there, Spirit? Because I'm thinking, where are we going with this? I'll be honest, sometimes I let them lead me and I don't know where we're going. You need to spend more time focusing on yourself. That's why they're talking about being alone. That's why they're talking about walking away. Time for you. You are a group who distracts yourself. You procrastinate. I feel like you, instead of going inside, you'll do anything. You don't want to be alone. You'll do anything to spend time with other people. You need other people around you. But actually what you really need for your true happiness is to build up that relationship with yourself. You need to progress your spiritual levels. There's more study required now for further progress. More study required for further progress. You've reached the limit in this chapter. It's time to transition. But in order to transition, you have to make a decision of who's going to transition with you. Who's going to come to the next chapter with you. And I feel there is one specific decision that maybe there's one specific person here that you need to maybe think about whether this person's actually good for you or not. But this group needs to really start practicing self-care, meditation, mindfulness, walking in nature, being with self. This is a group of being with self. Because the 2 of Swords, when it's depicted in the original Rider-Waite deck, is a woman who is blindfolded, and outside of her is like a beautiful horizon, but she can't see it because she's put this blindfold on herself and imprisoned herself into these situations that don't make her feel good. Take the blindfold off. Take it off. Take it off. You can decide how it's going to be. The decision is in your hands, but you need to push yourself. You need to decide, because it's no good in just feeling sorry for yourself, because that's what the 2 of Swords at the heart of this does say. You're keeping yourself stuck. And actually there's some self-development. You guys would really benefit from self-development because higher learning, but when he shows up, it's not higher learning in regards to really like education format. It's spiritual learning, self-learning, self-development, learning about people like Tony Robbins and Dr. Wayne Dyer and Ayana Van Zandt, like all of those amazing people that have so much knowledge to offer in regards to mindset. That would be great for you. Constantly indecisive, this group, but it's because by being indecisive you allow yourself to stay where you are. You know, by not making a decision, you allow yourself to stay safe. And in order for you to progress and be happy and move forward, you're going to have to dig deep inside, heal those wounds of why you don't feel safe. You know, lots of meditation, lots of self-care for this group. Lots of time alone, time with the self. Get to know yourself, get to know your strengths, your weaknesses, so that when you make a decision, you feel strong in it to move forward. But the thing that is going to propel you forward is the relationship that you now build with yourself. Big thing, you need to heal yourself. Healing for this group. Self-care. Lots of time for you, lots of time saying no to other people who want to come in your circle. I know you don't like to be alone, group 2, but right now you need to be, to progress, to move forward, to decide the outcome of your life. Yeah, lots more time for you. That's all I can say for this group. You need some self-care. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever fills your cup up, because right now I feel like your cup is running on empty, and you need to fill yourself up with me time, reading, watching your favourite movies, eating your favourite foods. This is a great... Hey, self-care is fabulous. You know, Melchizedek says, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. You can't further study if you're just distracting yourself and keeping yourself busy doing other things. You've reached the maximum level that you have in this part of your life, in this chapter in your life. In order to progress now, you need to shut everything else out, go inside and think about how we're now going to progress to the next level. So time alone, self-isolate, me time for you. Okay, thank you, group 3. Hi, group 4, and welcome to your pick a card reading for what will make you happy right now and how to get it. So let's see what cards Spirit has given you. So we've got Simple Answers card, Be Courageous. We've got the Tarot 8 of Pentacles and Master Jesus, Forgiveness. Okay, as I connect with this group, I feel like you're dwelling on something, an opportunity you missed, or you're thinking about how things could have been. You're living in the past. Spirit make me really feel that your energy is over here. Left side is past, right is future, and obviously here is present. You're over here, and it's this constant of, what if I'd done this? What if I'd done that? What could have happened? What could have been? What should I have done? Oh, I'm always doing the wrong thing. You're really beating yourself up. And that's why they're really wanting to draw me to the forgiveness. I feel like this is the main card for you. You need to forgive yourself. That's what will make you happy right now. Your happiness lays in forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for not taking the opportunity you should have, or putting yourself out there. Maybe there was an opportunity that you didn't say, oh, I'll do that, I'll give it a go. You know, maybe you didn't believe in yourself enough. And you beat yourself up. I feel that there's a lot of negative inside talk to yourself about what you should have done, could have done, would have done, you know. There's a lot of dwelling as well, a lot of time sat in thought. And the simple answer that Spirit are giving you is to be courageous. Okay, so there's something, I feel like there's another opportunity that will come for you. Put yourself forward. Be courageous. Take the chance. Eight of Pentacles is about really focusing on something and working hard on it and crafting it and making it your own. So I really feel for you guys that you will get another chance. It's not the end of the world. That's where you guys really are making yourselves unhappy. You're not realising that, you know, okay, fine, that didn't happen, but life ebbs and flows, another opportunity will come. Get out of the past and into the present. That's your message here, and you will do that by forgiving yourself. Think about what you, be conscious about what you're talking to yourself like, why you're talking to yourself like it, and say, I'm sorry. Sometimes we have to say that. Sometimes we have to go to a mirror and say, I'm sorry, I let you down. Next time, if the opportunity is right, I'll give it a go. And doing that does, yeah, let's not throw the card. Doing that does mean you will have to be courageous. Because if you didn't take the opportunity the last time, or put yourself forward the last time, it's probably because you were scared, or you didn't feel you were good enough, or you didn't feel like you were worthy. And so it's going to take a bit of courage for you to put yourself out there. You know, I feel like with this group, you don't believe in yourself, and you allow yourself to sit in the background and not be seen and not be heard, and you don't let your potential speak, and you don't say, you know, I'm good enough to do it, you know. You let everyone else have a go, and, you know, Spirit want to say that you are good enough to have a go. And just because it didn't work out before doesn't mean it won't work out now. Again, you need to take your mind out of the past and into the present. Mindfulness is going to be a big healer for you guys to start being happy, living in the present. Because what you did yesterday doesn't exist anymore. Yesterday is gone. You know, Spirit is saying, with the Eight of Pentacles being at the heart of your reading, with hard work, with courage, you know, you can do it. Happiness is yours. But you have to get over the fact that you didn't do it before. And that is going to mean you have to get out of the past and come into the present. Living in the past and worrying about the future will rob you. I posted this on my Instagram the other day. Dwelling on the past and worrying about the future will rob you of your present. And the only thing that you have that is real is what's happening right now. Because tomorrow hasn't happened yet, and yesterday is gone. So there's no point in dwelling on what you didn't do or worrying about what's to come. Spirit want to bring you back right to now. To work hard and push yourself. And forget what you didn't do. Forgive yourself. Let it go. Forget that you didn't take the lead role in the school play. You know, whatever it was. Forget that, you know, you dumped the guy, or that you didn't stand up for yourself when it can be something very, very small. Sometimes things traumatize us. You know, maybe someone said something to you at work and you didn't let it slide, and you've been really picking at yourself saying, I should have stood up for myself, I should have stood up. There will be another time, trust me. When Spirit gives us lessons, if we don't do it the first time, they'll bring it back around. You will be given another opportunity. Trust me. What you need to do right now is come back to the present. Focus. The Eight of Pentacles is about focusing, homing in on you, like what you want. But I feel like for this group, I do feel it's career based. I feel like you are people who are driven by success and driven by career satisfaction. You like to be praised, and you know, you're not going to get that praise if you don't put yourself out there. So this is about believing in yourself, but also coming back to the present, because you can't build your life from what you didn't do 10 years ago or even 10 days ago. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Let it go. Move forward and be courageous. Push yourself. Focus on what it is you want. Forgive yourself. Let it go. For this group, you really want to look into mindfulness, research ways you can do it. Meditation is one of the main things people will say for you in regards to mindfulness. But mindfulness could even be sitting down and saying, okay, what 10 things can I see right now? That's being in the moment. Being in the moment. Because what will hold you back is when an opportunity comes for you, you'll start going, but what if I accept it and then this happens? And what if I accept it and then that happens? Oh, but I didn't think I was good enough before, so why am I good enough now? That's living in the past and the future. Come back to now and just say, yeah, I want to do it. That's it. That's it. There's no what ifs or what happened. It's just what now. And that's a big one for this group. Your happiness lays, honestly, in coming back to what now. What do I want now? Not what didn't happen yesterday or what's going to happen tomorrow. What's happening now? Your mind is too consumed in things that don't exist anymore. And you need to focus it back in to now allow yourself to have opportunities and forgive yourself for things you didn't do in the past. Mindfulness is your happiness for group 4. I really hope that helps. Thank you for being with me today. Hello group 5, welcome to your pick a card reading for what will make you happy right now and how to go about getting it. So we have Turn Back, the High Priestess, and Lady Venus downloads an understanding. Oh, we have a very spiritual bunch here, okay. Right, I had to really delve in there. This is a deep group. If you've chosen group 5, you are a deep person, you are a very spiritual person, and you have spiritual gifts of your own. And the one word, I want to give this group minimalism and simplify. What will bring you happiness right now, group 5, is simplifying your life. The simple answers card that Spirit have given you is Turn Back. They're making me talk very slow. So I feel like you need to slow down, calm down, clear out. Slow down, calm down, clear out. There's no rush for you because you're on a divine path. If you've chosen this group, I wouldn't be surprised if you delve in tarot. If you're a healer, I feel very calm with you. Spirit aren't worried about you in the slightest. But they need you not to be worried. They need you to just calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, I feel very peaceful all of a sudden. I feel like I'm at home with this group because you're spiritual. And you have spiritual gifts. You're probably psychic, intuitive, empaths, if you've chosen this group. And what you need is to cleanse your space. That's it. Your space has become cluttered. Your life has become a bit cluttered. And we need to clear out. That's clothes, objects, finances, relationships. Clear out, cleanse out, sage. Open the windows in your house, every area. This is every area. That's what is going to bring you happiness. Also, further spiritual learning for you, because we have the two most spiritual ladies, Lady Venus and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about learning we do in secret. Spiritual learning isn't really something you need to share with everyone. Oh, I'm learning tarot, I'm learning this. You don't need to share it, it's for you. And that's how we simplify our lives. Because when we start sharing every single aspect of ourselves with other people, it becomes complicated. And Spirit just want you to simplify everything in any way as much as possible as you can. So this is really about do that garage sale, that garage, I'm going to be American. Do that garage sale, girl. Do that yard sale. What do we call it here? We would call it here a car boot sale. Do the sale, get rid of your clothes, get rid of old books, old perfumes, I don't know, old candles. Get rid. You need to change up your space. Think about feng shui. There needs to be a cleansing of your environment. And we need to kind of start again. That's how I feel. But that's not to daunt you. This feels good. This is a fresh start. You guys are due a fresh start. And the turn back, I feel, is you had a time in your past where you were very, very happy. And Spirit want to bring you back to that. And I feel like at that time your life was more simple. Things have got more complicated than they needed to be. Things don't need to be this complicated. If you've chosen this group, you can change how complicated things are. Things don't need to be as complicated as they are. And this doesn't need to be discussed with someone else. The High Priestess is independent work. If you want to get rid of something, you get rid of it. White space. White space with clear kind of shelves. Minimalist. You don't need the drama. And like I said, Spirit are giving you signs of what needs to go. It's your job to pay attention. This doesn't need to be discussed with anyone else. High Priestess, do this work in secret. This doesn't need to be discussed with anyone else, but it does need to be done. In order for you to, that's why they're saying that, in order for you to receive the messages that they are giving you, for you to get the downloads, And downloads, if you don't know, can just be random thoughts that you get. You're like, oh, I wouldn't think that. That's spirit. It could be synchronicities that you continue to see. It's just signs. In order for you to get those, you need to slow down, calm down, and be aware. But simplify for this group. Start simplifying your life, because it's going to make you a lot happier, and that's in all areas. Just make everything as simple as you can. If you are faced with a conflict, think, okay, this might be bad. Don't get caught, try not to get caught in the emotion. Think, how can I make this as simple as possible? For example, if you've got a debt to pay or something, okay, what do I need to do? Who do I need to talk to? And just do it. Do it there and then, because spirit is very much with you, and they need you to be very much slowed down and rational. Spirit needs you to be rational, because it's just going to make you a lot calmer and bring you a lot more happiness. So I really hope that helps, group 5, and thank you for being with me today.